just didn't quite go to the front.
Well, to be honest, I cut the phone a bit short.
Well, Alex, what's the story today? Tell me why people should come to an event like this.
To keep them alive. To keep them alive. I mean, at the end of the day, a lot of these cars are sitting in garages as people's projects, and they just don't go anywhere. So the idea is that if you have a car and you actually have something to go to, then you can get it on the road. There's loads of enthusiasts here. There's loads of people to give you advice, and that's why they should come to these kind of events.
Excellent. Thank you very much for your words.
No worries.
So how long have you been building this?
This car has existed under 3 different chassis for the last 12 years.
I remember welding one of them.
Yeah. So I started, I knew very little about cars about 10 years ago, and thank you, and I bought an MOT failure, I got a Haynes manual, I started watching YouTube videos, I got it through its MOT, I brought it along, and then over the next few years people gave me advice telling me the things I could change to make the car go faster. I learned a wee bit more, and then I've modified the car as I've gone on. So as I said, it's gone through 3 different chassis, 3 different body configurations, 2 different suspension systems to kind of get it to where it is today.
Excellent. That's the stuff.
Just don't look too closely at the paintwork, because I'm not very good at that.
You and me both.
Morgan 44 Series 1 flat rad model, flat radiator.
Right. So what year is it from?
1936, the first year of manufacture of 4-wheeled Morgans.
Excellent.
So it has a 1122cc Coventry Climax engine.
You've got quite a unique paddock number for this car.
Number I'm not off number 1.
Very good. I can only beat that. I once got 100.
Yes, number 1. That's me.
And what sort of times are you getting up there?
Respectably slow. So here we have the Coventry Climax.
Yes, it's quite tidy actually.
Inlet over exhaust engine has overhead inlet and side valve exhausts.
Excellent.
And I've just modified it by putting an SU on it. When did you get this?
Yeah. Is this your car?
Yeah.
Would you like to say a few words for the video?
Yeah.
Tell me about it.
Sorry?
Tell me about
It's
it.
a 1947 MGTC.
And it's supercharged.
Supercharged, yes, with a Marshall supercharger.
And what sort of time do you get up there?
I'm doing 64 seconds today. I've done 62 on a 2 years ago, 3 years ago.
What year did you say it was?
1947.
Isn't it lovely?
It was originally built for racing back in the 70s.
Excellent. So this is the supercharger.
Yeah, this is the supercharger. Marshall supercharger.
And who put that brass arrow on it pointing the direction of?
They did. That's what the factory did. So you know which way it goes.
Ladies and gentlemen, I don't think you've ever seen such a beautiful car.
Thank you very much.
It's really nice. Where are you from?
Lancashire.
Lancashire.
All
So
the
you
way.
brought it all the way up.
I have indeed.
To our
Trailer
little
did.
track day up in Scotland.
Yeah, well, I go to Bowness every year, or try to, so it's nice to bring it up here. Yeah.
Thank you very much for bringing it.
It's quite alright. You're welcome.
Well, the setup now for football, so he does now compared to me. Play-up four-side matches, non-competitive. There's no coaches at the sidelines shouting at kids anymore. So it's a lot. There's the pitches.
Yeah. Once, yeah.
So you did say that was your
Yes.
fairly standard?
You doing a good trade this weekend?
I've done not bad.
Good.
Doing away. Quiet yesterday, but I will see. Am I on camera or something like this?
Yeah.
Oh dear. What
You don't
for?
have to be. Got a free advertisement for you.
I see. This is going out live, is it?
No,
No.
it'll be appear on YouTube.
Oh, great. Fine. Yep.
I do these for most events that I go to,
Right.
just to encourage people to come.
I know. That's great. I mean, it's probably not financially really worthwhile for me, but I'm here amongst
You
cars,
enjoy it.
cars and petrol heads, you know.
Yeah, I know exactly what you're
You know?
talking about.
And after COVID and unfitness through lockdown, it's taking its toll on me. I used to be able to do this every weekend, you know.
Yeah. Andy, thank you.
Well, we're talking about the exhaust and the coatings here. Then this is the company that does it.
What size of engine is that?
It's a 4.2,
And how tuned is it?
highly tuned.
What? How many?
It was built for us as a race engine by Guy Broad in Coventry. So high compression pistons, bigger cams, bigger valves, light flywheel, as close as you could get probably to full race
Pretty
spec.
competitive.
It's very competitive.
So we're talking in excess of 300 brake.
Around probably, yeah, around that
What
figure.
sort of time are you getting up there?
I'm not worried about times. I'm not here for times.
Yeah.
We've had to. The car's not been used for a couple of years, so for us, it's actually a proving point because we've developed these catalytic converters for classic cars. Yeah. So it's basically to prove how well it runs, and yeah, it's for display. So we've been working on these along with a Swedish company for a couple of years. Yeah.
They're very small.
They are, I can't tell you, they're completely different from any other cat you will buy. They're,
Is it a different scientific process?
yes, absolutely. The cell
Which is
structure is
secret.
different. It's not particularly secret. If you want to buy a set, I'll tell you what's in them.
Is the idea to try and keep these classic cars going as long as possible?
Yes.
Even in the presence of
Yes.
increasing legislation.
Yes, our thoughts are, or my thought has been for the last couple of years that emissions are going to form a part of classic cars eventually. Now, even in Sweden and Norway, they're talking about in the next couple of years you won't be able to drive any car, any vehicle in Scandinavia without some sort of emissions control unit on it. And this is where the Swedish guys have developed this. Yeah, so there's the data sheet. We've done very structured data testing on an E-type Jaguar, yeah, which basically proves the emissions. But the biggest, I can't tell you who we sell these to, but a lot of top restorers are now using these on our systems. Yeah, including probably the most expensive Jaguar systems Jaguar cars you can buy, classics. They are using the standard on systems we built for them, and we're shipping them to customers in Australia on XKs, Mark IIs, E-types, and more of them now appreciate, especially their wives, if they're on a roadster, because it not only does it reduce the emissions immensely, even on nitrous oxide. Yeah, there's no smell and there's no fumes, kills them. So you can now drive your E-type open roadster and you don't get smoked.
In my experience in the club is following someone driving an E-type.
Yeah.
And if I've got the fan on, fresh air, and the smell, the fumes coming off that, you could probably reignite them.
Well, we have sold so many now, and just let it grow organically because we sell to so many big restorers worldwide, and then they've started testing them themselves, and then their customers have actually been in their workshops while one's been on a car, and they've basically said, "What is this?"
And has this system been patented?
Yes. It's just, we're actually now, we've been asked by Porsche